welcome back again. My name is Thong Walker, and this pronunciation workshop first. In this class, we come American TH sound, unvoiced TH, and the void TH. Mm. This is one of my favorite area because when you correct produce TH sound, you will significantly improve the way you speak English. Later on, we will also let's void T sound. Now it's fair for me a few languages. English is one of the old languages in the world that have a th sound. Your tongue come out between the teeth. You may have a difficult time to because this sound probably did not exist in the old nasal language. Therefore, you don't think to use the sound when you speak English. Most likely to substitute another sound like T or an S. So instead of the word like thumb, my thumb is coming out. My thumb, you can say thumb, my thumb, or my thumb. And the thumb is not coming out. That's not correct. If you make mistake like this, it connect to over and over again. There would change people a lot enough to understand you. I have found some people different concepts of the word find the idea of sticking out the tongue in speech to be rude and offensive. If it is to produce th sound, I want to understand that how American English must become comfortable with if you speak out. To produce th sound correctly, you need the first textile between a bidas, then blow. The create air friction. Air friction, the sound come air friction and should be loud. Keep the tongue flaccid if it's still from air. None of the little bit I'm saying while at least practicing to get you the feeling. The th sound come from the air and the person you got the hear and should be somewhat loud. Like that. If most people, many practice on, but trust me, I know it would hundred of my clients never to do th sound in the line or speak English clearly and beautiful because they learn how to do. You may have looking American and watch the mouth and the tongue. She can maintain an flow friction. Like that. I know this make very strange and uncomfortable to do possibly, but soon as you emotion to be could really improve how our English sound. Thus the th sound is friction sound and not other speech sound. Therefore Americans speak stress the mouth a little bit. You don't realize you do it, but this makes the sound come out clearer. Let me show what I mean. Let's look again at the word thumb. For practice, think of the word two bees. One, two. Thumb. Thumb. How long hold is the th sound? Thumb. Thumb. Not good enough to the button between the teeth and say the th like this. Thumb. My thumb came out. Never friction. That's not good. You must stretch out the th sound and hear the friction. Thumb. Let's practice some word with th sound. First is the beginning of the word. Here we go. Thanks. Thick. Thunder. Thursday. Thursday. Think. Think. Now the meaning of the word. Anything. Bath mat. Toothpick. Athletic. Mouth was. Now the end of word. Bath. North. Beneath. Fourth. South. Okay, now let's talk about voice th sound. To make a voice th sound, all you have to do is take the th sound that I just showed you and just add voicing. That's the voice th. You should be able to feel strong vibration in the throat and the tongue. Let's go over some of these voice TS sounds. The first words are some of the most commonly in English, and yes, they should all made with the tongue sound coming. First, I can be in the word the, the, the book, that, that house, they came over them, give them water, there, they it is, this, this is my nose, this is my nose, those boys are good, these, these are my parents. You know, another good way to practice this was by going around the room and name everything you see. You see T8 word, for example, the chair, that window, those books, this door, like that. Then go around the name of body code and some clothing, like that shoe, this watch, this fish, the fish. Okay, that may be helpful. Let's go a voice TS sound in the middle of the words. Clothing. No matter come out and middle of the words and the TS sound is pushed down. Clothing. Clothing. Leather. Let's try make song vibration. Leather. Leather. Mother. Another. Weather. Northern. Northern. And the end of the word. Smooth. 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 Voice. Smooth. 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 Bathe. The bathe is a noun and unvoiced yes. Bathe. We're going to change into the verb to bathe. To bathe. A sound and TS sound is voice. Bathe. Like it. Bathing soy. Bathing soy. Bathe. Breathe. Breathe. Breath. Breath. Breathe. Change in the verb around it become breathe. I am breathing with the voice TS. Now let's do something pretty for phrases. These are hot voice and unvoiced TS sound. Repeat after me. This and that, a table cloth, winter clothing, Athens, Greece, that's the one. Her skin is smooth. 30 days notice. Notice a famous author. Author here and there. Full teeth. Teeth. Thread the needle. A thunder and lightning. Thumb up. Thumbs up. Thelma arrived in town last Thursday. Thursday. I'm having trouble threading this needle. I need 33 thick thermometer. The thing they like best about Athens is the weather. This thrilling novel was written by a famous author. He in be thought at 3:30. Now and then she likes to buy new clothing. They thought they were going to northern Spain. Which tablecloth shall we use for the party. That was the 33rd theater to open. I like to talk about the theater blends with the company theater and sound and sound like the word to thrill, thrill. When Buddhist, I want to be where the strongest sound in a blend and louder when the th. Let's talk about the first session. So we see the word it begin with thr. First, make the th sound and strongly push out the r. Let's practice the few. Thread the needle. Throw the ball. My throat, thrilling, chilling, right. Three more days. Yesterday he threw the ball. The king sits on a throne. Okay. Reading paragraph it has many th sound and it may be difficult, but it doesn't good paragraph to practice sound. You might what to do that a number of times. Keep your eyes on my mouth and notice how often my tongue come down. Try to do the same thing. Here we go. Nurses Thatcher was thankful it was third day. She knew that on third day she had to deliver 33 boxes of thermometers to the North American Athletic Club. They thought that thermometers were necessary for testing the hydrotherapy bath. This was thought to benefit these athletes with arthritis. The athletic trainer required authorizations to provide the hydrotherapy to the doubtful athletes on the 3 bulletins was with some text rules out. Rather than risk the health of the athletes, they totally checked the thousands of the thermometer to ensure their worthiness. Otherwise, they need to be thrown away. Ôi khó quá. I hope that would do best. As I say, the excellent paragraph to practice some. We should build the few time as we can. Okay, now as I almost English is a crazy language and all seem to be exception. Here are few TS I like to run down. Although its next words and names spell is a TH, their pronoun is a normal T. Like that in symbols are Thomas, Thompson, Thierry, Thailand, Thames, Esther, Tom. Now let's us a moment and talk about the T sound. The T sound in unvoiced sound, like the name Tom, is the word TV at voicing to it, and you get the over session. What I want to tell you about American pronunciation, we like to make easy. So if for letter T, for between two vowel sound with the voice, so if we fall a middle of vowel, and the T is pronounced as a D, and the whole word is voice. It's very easy to make readings correctly. Here is three is water, water, water. Water. I want water. Better. 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 She feeling better. She feeling better. Butter. Please pass the butter. Should be simple. So now you know that. Practice the same improvement. We all the T are pronounced a D because they be between vowel. Betty bought a piece on better butter, but says she, this butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, yeah, it will make my batter bitter. Betty bought a bit better butter, but said she, with butter bitter. If it put in my batter, I will make my batter bitter. Batter, better. It is more difficult to do that. I will try my best. Okay.